Tonight, the Nuggets take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Denver's won really in the series as dominant as they could possibly have been over the last 5-6 days. They've won 3 in a row. Minnesota is favored tonight to win. They're 2.5-point favorites, total 204.5, but it certainly feels like Denver has completely righted the ship here. Do you think, Kyle, that Minnesota can put their best effort together? Because they're going to need it to beat Denver tonight and keep the series going.
You know, Craig, I wish I could say that I thought Anthony Edwards had another masterful performance in him to knock off the Nuggets, but it just feels like Nikola Jokic has hit a completely different gear after losing those first 2 games. I mean, what he did the other night against Rudy Gobert, and that's nothing against Rudy Gobert. I thought Gobert actually played really solid defense on a lot of those possessions, but a lot of the times with Jokic, you just can't do anything. If you double him, he finds the open man. If you don't double him, he finds a way to score. He was even knocking down his 3-point shot the other night, which he doesn't take a ton of threes. I thought Jokic was, masterful. I thought he has been reasserted himself as the best player in the world. Not that he ever lost that title, but, after those first 2 games, he was looking a little shaky and got right back to, showing everybody why he's the best player in the world. And I actually think that Denver wins this game outright tonight and gets that series over with.
Yeah, plus 114 on the money line. By the way, the big jump on the FanDuel Sportsbook in the past week has been Denver moving back up now to plus 270 to win the NBA championship. After last night, the Mavericks have moved up into the top 3, of course. They are 8-1 now to win the title, and then everybody else is basically a long shot. So, Kyle, I guess we could play the same game we played last week. If you can't take Boston, who else would you take?
Last week I said Denver, and that's actually looking pretty good right now because they were at plus 1,800, I think, when I said that. But, it feels like if you're looking for a longer money play, maybe you look to a team like Oklahoma City who could maybe, come back from down 3-2 and then find a way to win the series and then find a way to beat Denver. But, to me, it does feel like we are back on course to see a collision course between Boston and Denver in the NBA Finals. So if it's not going to be the Celtics, then maybe it's still the Nuggets.
Yeah, no, I think definitely Denver was the value there last week, and I wonder how far that will go. And to see if they end up taking care of the series tonight, they ain't going to be plus 270. If they win that one tonight, they're going to be down to plus 200. That's pretty much a guarantee. Kyle, great stuff as always. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much, Craig. Thanks for having me.